Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. BTM here, bringing you another Age of Empires 3 match live, narrated on this 4th of July. A shout out to you if you are American, and if you are not, I still love you guys, and I hope you're enjoying this very, very fine summer day or winter day, depending on where in the world you're at. If you're in the southern hemisphere, I believe it's winter, so we'll give you a shout out and show you some love. Let's get everything going though. Don't have enough wood for a house. And, oh, okay, that's how I did it. Alrighty. Again, sound was just a little bit too much. Let me adapt it. There we go. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're playing a French 1v1 on Mongolia. We're going to need to figure out what we want to do. I'm inclined to fast fortress, or at least try my fast fortress. This is my fortress deck with the trading post in it, so we will indeed use that. And we're going to use our Mongol scout initially, actually, just to kind of really keep an eye on what he's doing rather than go grab yaks, because we do know this is going to be a game where our card order is going to depend heavily on what he is indeed doing. So I need to be able to see and be aware of his actions. That way I can make smart reactions, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And ooh, wow, somebody wants a treasure, but that's okay. Why aren't you moving? I thought I clicked you to move. There we go. And we're going to age up with, I think, 14 villagers, if that is correct. And we're going to look to hit the fortress age. We're going to look to grab the trading post. We're also going to look to keep a big eye on him and really just kind of scout around him a lot. And also, what is this? Ooh, cavalry training time by 10%. Yes, please. We are, I guess, going to go dragoons. I mean, who wouldn't go to dragoons? 90 wood here. Wow, okay. Treasures are OP redonkulous at this point. One good herd, though, and that's kind of concerning. My herdage is awful, and I am going to send economic theory at this point. I have said, and adamantly in other matches, oh, Furier, oh yes, steal your yaks, please, 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 I want to steal all your yaks. Yes. Oh man, I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry, I feel for you. I was bad, I stole your yaks, but there we go. Now, let's see if we can see a herd back here, actually. There we go, there's our next herd. Alright, we're going to send our next villager back there to get it. And can you guys... Oh, I want that training time, though, more than I want that 90 wood. That 90 wood will stay there. I hope we'll keep a little bit of a tab on it. Meanwhile, we're going to use our Mongol scout selectively. We're not really going to run him as much around the map as we can. And you know what? Furier actually probably would have been a better card choice. I don't know why I don't have it in this deck. Oh, it's because I put Colonial Militia and Pioneers in here that kind of make my villagers stronger for fortressing, to make me a little bit more resistant to rating. And by the way, I believe I actually have played a 1v1 vs a French, and I believe he rated me with Hussar, and he won. But I'm not going to make the mistake. I'm not going to be doing a semi-fast fortress this time. I'm going to be going straight fast fortress. I'm going to actually send this guy there to that treasure, because 90 wood is a fabulous treasure, and we're going to want that. And I am not going to do that. I should have already been aging. Let's age with 500 food, I think, would be a wiser aging choice. And then, so we're going to get 500 food when we age, so we only need to gather 700. So we need 700 food, and then our next card, or our first card in the colonial age, ideally, will be... Our first card in the colonial age, ideally, will be 700 gold, so we only need, combined with this 100 gold, let's actually grab that now and get back there. Let's have them shift-click that, and then go there. So we don't need that much. Ooh, let's kill you just because I can. And we're going to have him fight the lions by himself. And it's going to be a long time before he dies there, if he indeed does, but it's still worth it. And that would probably be... Okay, so we need, what, 300 gold to age, right? Because we're going to send 700. So as soon as I get 300 gold, I'm going to get him off of there. And I do want to look to getting market upgrades probably sooner rather than later. But we'll see how that all goes. So... market upgrades, do I want more than 300 initially? No, I just want to get to the fortress age quickly. Maybe I'll then send advanced trading posts so I can grab those TPs. Who knows? There are some really, really exciting options. And he now got a Cav card in his own right. Let me see. Yeah, he's got 2 Cav cards in his deck, so it's very likely he's going Cav. Cavalry-based, which means a Dragoon-based game plan would be wise. Wise. Let's go grab that easy treasure. Meanwhile, let's kind of keep the pressure on by scouting around with this guy. I'd like to know what he's up to. And let's herd that back to me. That did not do what it needed to, but it doesn't matter. There's 700 wood. Oh yes, I forgot I get another town center, but we are just going to put it down in the exact same spot. And at this point, we're going to shift some to wood. I think not a ton. Actually, I don't know how many to wood I want. Actually, let's have them shift. Boom. So we're going to need to build a stable as soon as we hit the next age. And we're going to need to kind of see what he's doing here. If we can see what his next shipment is. Okay, so he aged with 400 wood. That really just kind of shouts, alright, it's really just kind of a versatile strategy. He does have a market up, so that doesn't really help us knowing that so much. We do have a lot more food, and you know what, I should have made a villager while aging, because I have to wait for the coin to arrive anyway, so that was a noob mistake there. I obviously don't fast fortress enough to be, I guess, proficient enough at it. We are going to need coin, though. Oh crap, everybody should be gathering coin. What are you all doing? Let's go. Okay, but the good news is actually having extra food is a good thing, because we can maintain production from one town center while aging, and we can probably actually start to grab trading posts. My favorite thing in the world. Come on. Okay, 98, 99, 200. We're going to start to grab trading posts and do our thing that way. Meanwhile, here, we're going to want you to age quickly, I think. So actually, let's cancel that villager. As soon as we get the 1,000 gold, we're going to want to age up with 6 Castadors. I think would be a wiser choice here. Now we're going to have a lot on, you know what, not enough on wood, I think. Not enough on wood if we're going to try to be grabbing trading posts. We're going to have some on gold. 9 on wood seems a little bit excessive to say the least, but we want to get our fortress age shipments. Oh man, what's he doing? He's like turtling. Who turtles? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm kind of like, wait, what? That's fine though if he's going to turtle. You know what we can do? We can hopefully come ahead of him here and destroy the whatever wall segment he tries to build. Okay, don't move. Stay. Okay, so we're going to cause him some problems here with his walling. I don't know what he's doing, by the way, but this is strange. Now, if he's going to be walling, and every indication is that he is, trading posts are cheaper and get an attack. I'm not sure if I want to send that or not yet, to be honest. Probably not. I'll just grab all the trading posts without that. And this is really... Oh, man, I'm not making villagers. What the heck? Okay, BTM, why you so noob? Story of my life. And who's why is he walling? Like, this is so queer. Who walls? No offense, but who walls? And, okay, well, I don't want to do that. That's for sure. But who walls? You know what I mean? Like, why would you wall yourself off on a map, you know? Especially a map like this where all the resources aren't in your base. Most of them are outside of your base. I don't really see how you're going to succeed trapping yourself into your base, but to each his own. We're going to put these new villagers when they come out on that berry bush, even though berry bushes are not the most efficient gathering method. We are indeed going to desire... we'll send the spice trade card at some point to kind of boost our berry bush gathering ways. Meanwhile, we're going to go up there and gather that, and you're going to keep putting villagers on coin and making food, and no, you're going to go here and you're going to go here. If I can get you there to go build, maybe I cannot. That is distressing to say the least, and we're popped out. That is less than ideal, but we're going to send this town center up here. Going to continue to build that there. Let's send actually no, don't do that, don't do that. Let's send the dragoons card, I think, immediately. Cancel that card, please. Stop it. Okay, this is now just pissing me off. I popped myself, obviously, but I didn't mean to, so this is just frustrating to me to be playing poorly at this point in time. But on one side, we are going to get this town center up, and now we have more or less full map control, although losing that is less than ideal. But we're going to send these 6 Castadors up here to go pick them up, and he's got musketeers on the field. What? Okay, let's actually leave him there. And that barracks is up and running. Okay, let's get a market up. We need our basic market upgrades. And, oh man, the Castadors aren't going to make it in time, are they? And you two are idle. Why are you idle? Oh man, okay, and our explorer is down, which is less than ideal, but the Castadors will be easily able to hit and run him and take advantage of that. And so really he's already lost the game in terms of the trade post superiority race. We're going to buy all our Discovery Age market upgrades right now. And now we got to focus on micromanaging that and actually getting a military out, I think, is what we really need to focus on doing now. Castadors are out on the field. He's not noticing, though. This is kind of strange. He picked the map, by the way, in case you're wondering, so I find this queer to say the least. And up there comes some hussar. No, not in the mood for some of that, but I will send 5 dragoons next, as my next shipment to save me. I clicked the Dragoons, and I believe it's actually 6 Dragoons, but we'll send them here, and we'll put you there. And meanwhile, let's start building a town or a stable here in a manner and in a place that will protect us. And this is less than ideal, that is for sure. And oh man, but he just got up on his own and walked away. Okay, that's good. Let's actually get him out and safely into the world, you know what I mean, instead of just being there ready to die. Yeah, let's not have him die, that's for sure. And let's see what we can do here. Okay, he's sending those interesting, he's sending those Hussar up there to go do that, and that is a-okay because we're actually going to get 5 goons here popping out. We're gonna hotkey them, control 2. Meanwhile, that's done, so let's start making some Dragoons here. We have 2 coming. We're going to be popped unless we do something though. And let's go to 2, and let's start picking them off one at a time. Good, good, good. Oh, why did you run forward, you dumb Dragoons? Okay, that was really stupid. The last thing you want to do is run forward and kind of get in a melee. And there we go. And let's actually send him over there to go grab that. And let's actually go over here and upgrade our trading posts and go over here and shoot them down. And if I can save this trading post, I did. With how much health? Oh, 100. That is excellent. And let's send our... Ooh, we already sent refrigeration. Let's send spice trade just to kind of fix my squandering economy. Let's work on maybe not that and indeed that. And 11 on gold is way too much. Can we send them somewhere else? Okay. Meanwhile, let's get you working, and we have the trading post upgrade coming though, which is really what's the most important. We're going to need to look to get these native outposts up and running because that is going to be crucial to our long game end game success. And what do I see over here in the peripherals? Let's go investigate with some Dragoons. Meanwhile, let's make some more Dragoons here. Yep, I see. Okay, that's just his scout. But if he is walled in more or less to his base, that is very, very good for us, and we should really repair this. And he reached a fortress age, but he did it slower than I did, and it's very likely that he put a lot of resources into oh man, is this town center making it? Well, we do know for sure he doesn't have 3 trading posts up and running, and he doesn't have the he doesn't have all the trading posts, and he doesn't have 3 town centers. So the joke is on him in this instance, because now I can more or less mass units with impunity. And good situation. Let's actually send 1,000 gold. Let's actually start. Let's kind of get my military in one spot, except for you. I want to get the upgrades from the native outposts. That will be excellent. And let's work now. And as you can see now, our economy is really starting to flourish. Low on wood though, but we'll fix that quickly. There we go. House. Let's actually have you go here, and let us make sure that we are buying all the relevant upgrades. Control 3. We're going to move all of you to control 3, and I popped myself on houses like I do every game, which is less than ideal, but there we go, fixing it one house at a time. Come on, let's go. Okay, oh man, we got the gold up north, don't we? Okay, let's go T. There you are. We're gonna select the new villagers to go there. Meanwhile, I want to make as many Dragoons as I possibly can. And this is kind of what you don't want to do if you're going to turtle. You don't want to give up too much control of the map, at least at a bad way, because now I'm going to get the advantages of the trading post upgrades. Ooh, there's some more Hussar. They're veteran Hussar, but he's going Hussar against a Portuguese. No offense to him, that seems counterintuitive. Because it's just, you don't do that, because Portuguese are known for having really good Dragoons. Not to mention, interesting. Okay, but we cannot buy that upgrade yet, but we can make more villagers, and here we go. And that's really just going to be a bunch of resources thrown away, especially if he doesn't notice it. Hussar down. Hussar down. No, don't run forward. Okay, see, that was a glitch there. I didn't tell him to run forward. Okay, they're really being stupid. It feels like almost glitchy. Like I shouldn't have lost any here. But they run forward immediately after you shoot one dead. On the bright side though, for us, we did kill nearly all of his Hussar there without any major losses on our own right. That is a good thing. And let us now that we have a plethora of food, let us now really look to get more gold on the field, but I feel as though we are winning this game very resoundingly. We're going to get a 10% to everything upgrade right now and send you there, and more villagers on the field. Not to mention we need more housing. It's always a good thing, I guess, when you're housing yourself, because you have so much resources that you're making units from 3 town centers and a stable. Good things, right? Probably one of the only times you want to house yourself. It's a good housing crisis, I guess. And what is he? Okay, now he's attacking with dragoons, which is kind of good and bad for him. Well, it doesn't matter if he takes this trading post down. I already have what I need, but it's kind of late for him to be using dragoons against me, because I have already gotten what I need, and I'm going to age up with 1,000 coin, and I do want to start. I do want to buy the dragoons upgrade and really utilize. If I'm going a pro dragoon strategy, I want to start really just maxing out the power of these goons I'm using. And look at this. He's really gonna have to start massing. He's gonna have to start massing. He's gonna have to start massing skirmishers now. So we're going to actually upgrade our hussar, knowing that he's going to have to mass skirmishers, and knowing that we're going to have to protect ourselves and like kind of pro anticipate his counter before he does it. Let's buy the wood upgrade, and you know what? We don't need all these on food anymore. You should be repaired. We can probably shift these to gold, and let's actually shift you to wood. And let's make sure we're buying all the relevant upgrades. I can't afford it, cannot afford it, cannot afford it, cannot afford it, cannot afford it, and I can't afford it. And as soon as we get that done, we're going to get some hussar out on the field. If I were him, I'd be making, obviously, I'm not, but if I were him, I'd start making hussar, or I mean skirmishers, as I previously said. So it's going to be crucial, I think, to kind of be proactive and know that. So now we're going to make hussar, and we're going to have a hussar goon mix. Not to mention we can make some mayhounds, but I don't think we need to do that. Fattened goats, though, that would be a tremendous boost to our economy. And you know what, we're going to shift you to gold just because we can. And let's actually get steel traps going, and let's get another stable going, actually, just in case. We are going mostly hussar and such at this point. But, oh man, I sent it to the wrong town center, didn't I? There's going to be goats and town centers and randomness all up in here. But we're going to get our 4th TC down, and we're going to have you guys, goats, go there, and you will be eaten deliciously. Goat kebabs, ladies and gentlemen, are delectable. Let me recommend them heartily to you. And let's actually send out a factory and really just keep our economic superiority just, you know, way over him. You know what I mean? Again, not to be mean, but he closed himself off for some reason. I don't know why, but we're not going to just sit back and not take advantage of that. He closed himself off. Then we are going to, you know, be aggressive and take the map. Can we upgrade guard hussars? No, we cannot. We're low on the wood. We could go for a trading post victory, though. Trade monopoly. And he went to the industrial as well. Interesting. But his score is so far behind ours. I'm just noticing that right now while playing. That it doesn't really, it does not matter to me that he did things such as these. And the factory's going to pop out here. And I'm actually going to send it right up here to hopefully where he will not see it. And can we upgrade our giant nets? No, we cannot. Okay, but this could be really, really good for us and awfully hilariously bad for him, because he might come out with a huge army of skirmishers and think, I got it, and I will come out with guard hussar, at which point he should then cry himself to sleep tonight. Again, not to be mean, although I think it's coming off as mean. But we're going to have to switch you all to food, and let's upgrade you if we can. And we're putting you on wood, but we're putting those guys on wood just because I don't know what else to do with them at this 1 second. We'll use our trading post, though, to subsidize our food costs. And we're going to build our factory up here, hopefully in a place he will never think to look at it, or for it, or towards it. And let's work on getting more dragoons actually out. Meanwhile, control 4. And I know this is kind of a little bit of a more laid back game on my part, but if he's going to give me the entire map and let me boom, then I'm very comfortable with sitting back and booming. Let me just assure you of that. Meanwhile, 40 on wood is kind of ridiculous. Let's actually do this. And is nobody gathering that coin? Let's gather that coin up. Okay, and then let's take you 9 and put you onto a mill as soon as we have the wood for it. There we go. And that should kind of rebalance our economy out just a tad bit. I'd like to kind of run by his town, though, and see if I can at least scare him or engage him. You know what? He might be going with his French horses. That would be less than ideal, that's for sure. Let us actually upgrade our dragoons right now if we can. We cannot. Let us get another factory sent, I guess. And you know what? Let's take our advantage and go for it. We shouldn't. If we have an advantage, we should really start pushing it. I think it's kind of stupid, potentially foolish at this point to not push forward and win the game that we really kind of have in the bag. And let's also start making some elephants up here. And let us hotkey our two stables together, Control 2. And let us make sure that we are sending these units to the appropriate places. And let us make sure we're upgrading our farms and our mills for max benefit. And he's not engaging us yet, which makes me think he's scared, if he's not like kind of at least even shooting at us from behind his walls. But if he is indeed scared, then I will not be worried about it. And let's actually use our dragoons here to shoot down things. He's just going to keep walling in. This is very interesting. He's scared. It's obvious he's kind of scared of us, I guess, and does not want to engage further, which is interesting to say the least. Okay, two can play that game. We're going to get an artillery foundry up, and we're going to start making cannon. You know what? We're going to trade monopoly him. We're going to build the rest of the trading posts, and then we're going to trade monopoly him, I think, and we're going to see or force him to try to take down as many of these trading posts as he possibly can or cannot. And because we have mostly cavalry on the field, it'll be very possible for us to kind of just force him to chase us down and around, I guess, which should be tremendously amusing. So let's do that, and then let's actually build you and you just in case. And how close are we to getting all these built? Let's send you two up there. And I can't believe we're going to win a game by trade monopoly. At least I hope we win a game by trade monopoly. He's obviously got cannons. He's sitting inside his base. He does not want to engage me. He's scared. I don't blame him for being scared, but I am not thrilled with his choice of strategy. Let me assure you of that. But if we need to chase him out to engage him, then that is what we will do. Now, you cannot build trading posts once you start the trade monopoly timer, let me mention. So, obviously, we're going to get the trade monopoly timer built after we have all the trading posts on the map built. And the reason for that is, in order to have a trade monopoly, we need to control at least, what, like 5/9 of them or something. But if we control all of them, like literally all of them, it's just going to make our trade monopoly victory that much better and stronger. So that's what we're going to go for and do. Villager wood gathering increase, good. I don't really care about upgrading my Rattan shields. I'm not really planning to use them. As soon as we do that, though, we're going to start the trade monopoly victory, and we're going to win a game by trade monopoly. And let us first upgrade our dragoons just in case, and put out some more on the field. And now this is where, if you're him, you should start crying because things are about to get ugly. And do we have all of them built? Are they all built? They're all built. And it'll be very interesting to see how he responds to this. I suspect he'll get mad, but I really want to force him to come out and play with me. And let's build another house and a church and make sure we buy the relevant speedy upgrades. Let's actually get some Shaolin on the map just because we can. We got wood to burn, and we're sitting at so much food and gold at this point. We should probably, well, we don't have enough gold. He said no monopoly, but you're sitting in your base not attacking me, so I don't know why you're mad at me for doing a monopoly. I just want to win the game. The joke, though, is on him in this instance because the monopoly won't stop if you destroy one. He's got to destroy more than just one. He's got to destroy a lot of them, and I don't think he can afford to do that. Attack them there. And so what I'm really doing is I'm not really giving him the chance to kind of go destroy them. We're going to hunt him down with our dragoons, which are vastly superior to his horses, and we're going to hunt him down and kill him. And as you can see, we are not allowed to build them during a trade monopoly or rebuild them. So we've lost one. Oh, let's get Control 3 back on action. As you can see, we've lost one, but it's not the end of the world. If I were him, I'd just throw some mortars here at this one, to be honest, but we'll see how that goes. Meanwhile, I'm going to keep making these Rattan shields as many as I can, just to help me protect them. And let's kind of keep an eye out on him. And he said no monopoly, and then he sat at his base, so it makes me feel as though he's going to be really indignantly mad at me for doing a monopoly. But from my perspective, it's like I want the game to move. You hit in your base for 20 minutes, you know, and I took control of the map. I could come in and kill you, or I could do something really cool, which I never get to do in a rush game, you know. So that's what's going to go on here. And oh, there he goes. And this is interesting. He's got some curious stairs here. Let's actually split our army in half, though. I don't think he can afford to put out that many on the field, so we're going to take advantage of that. Or his own limitations, I guess, in this instance. And let's upgrade the rattan shields to the best that we can. And at this point, he's probably pretty mad, and I do not necessarily blame him, but no monopoly. He's getting indignant about it, but I don't know why. It's a valid game, part of the game. I'm not gonna change the play style. If you're gonna hide in your base and I can win the map by the game by just controlling the map, then you know, you gave up map control, and there's a way I'm allowed to win by having map control. So you can't just sit back and say that's not fair. You know, you chose to hide in your base, then fine, hide in your base, but don't get mad at me when I win the game by being on the outside and taking control of the monopoly. It'll be interesting to see if he complains some more as the trade monopoly indeed gets closer. And this, guys, is why you should never, ever, ever turtle against me. I am not going to take kindly to it. I am instead going to trade monopoly you so fast and so hard, your head will think, well, your head will spin. Your head will not think, it will be spinning. It's hard to think while your head is spinning, let me assure you. And I could send 2P archers just for the heck of it. Let's do that. Where should we arrive them at? We should arrive them at this home city. And we should send them down here. And really, at this point, if you're him, you got to feel a little bit bad about your chances, to say the least. We'll send these elephants over here, though, just to make sure you cannot flank and sneak out of here. I would probably try to do that. Oh, here he comes. And there comes his horses. So it's very obvious he's kind of got his one set idea here with the French. No offense to the French, but really, come on, guys. You got other units besides your horses, although your horses are fabulous. And we're going to kill those horses fairly easily and make more dragoons as the fight goes on. Meanwhile, we were sitting on such a plethora of resources, it's kind of sad that we are not using our resources as well. Oh wow, I have instant horses. That's awesome. I guess that's because I got that that treasure earlier on. That's cool. And we got our rattan shields all built up. We got upgrades. Let's buy our last market upgrade just because we can. We won this game using only calves. That's kind of cool. Let's actually kind of scout down around here and see what's going on. And I don't want to trash on the guy, but he was really kind of timid, you know. And you cannot. I don't know. I feel like you cannot be so timid when playing this game. You got to be. They come instantly too. Instant elephants. Oh yeah. But he kind of was timid. He let me have the trading post and sit in my base, and that's fine. He's kind of trying to, I think, divert. Or can I revolt? I'm going to revolt. Yes, we're going to revolt with 20 seconds left. Are we going to hit the revolt by the time before the game ends? I hope so. I really hope so that we do. That will be super cool. We're going to revolt to win. Yes! Yes! Oh, this is awesome. We revolted, and we won a trade monopoly victory. Okay, did not, that's kind of cool. And let's get this going. And GG. Well played. Yeah, don't boom against me. Don't hide on the map. Don't give me trade posts. It's a bad idea. I'm a noob. I don't think I'm a noob. So I'm going to say look for this on YouTube. Channel name is Big Thunder Man. He's cussing at me and he's mad. But if you look at it from a strategic gameplay, right? You picked a map with 4 trading posts, and then you hit in the corner of the map, cut yourself off from the resources, and let your opponent grab the trading post. I don't know how that makes me the noob. I just took advantage of what was on the map. As in terms of the monopoly, yeah, I could have come in and killed you. You think I could have come in and beat you? I could have come in and beat you. But this was fun. I did this just because it was fun. So I just did it because I could, you know what I mean? I never win a rush game with a trade monopoly. It's kind of cool. So he's pissed off, guys, but I hope you guys aren't mad. I mean, I thought it was kind of cool to do. I mean, you know, he gave me the entire map. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. The match was dragging on. I wanted to win it. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the post game. Most resources by a tremendous amount, most military units, most units killed, and the highest score. Our military, we went, well, colonial militia. I guess that kind of really inflated our military. But we did really well, and it was a good game. It was fun. Happy 4th of July. Let us all revolt from our mother country and have trade monopolies. GG, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I love all of you. So keep it real, and don't say I didn't ever do anything for you. I revolted and I trade monopolied. Thank you guys so much. My name is BTM, and until next time, good luck and happy hunting.